next order of operation, unplug this puppy back out. Here's the fun part, going back in. All these wires got to kind of go back where they came from somehow. So it's almost impossible to put it back together 100%, but I mean, if the wires laying here and laying there, it's not going to really matter as long as you're not blocking the airbag stuff. And these things have little clips. See, this one broke off, but it should be a two-man job to put the liner back in as well. But I'm going to go off the limb and say I consider myself a professional, so I should be able to do it by myself. So let's see what happens. There's a pin right here in the middle right here on the headliner. If you slide all the way in, you can put it in, it'll clip in right there. There's a couple in the back, so I'm hoping we can just catch everything just right so we're not fighting this thing a lot. So the more we fight it, and you might want to wash your hands before doing this, because then you'll just mark up the headliner, then you got to deal with that. It's hard to clean. If you get dogs, suggest vacuuming all the crevices, because it's going to have dog hair everywhere in the car. Let's see what happens. You're going to have to bend it like this a little bit. If you get a picture from back here, you'll see how you just bend it in like this a little bit to slide it in. So you got the same thing here. You gotta just kind of just bend it in slowly. Look at that dog hair. You got it pretty much where you want it. I would recommend slowly these wires. There's a little clip right here. Slide that through. Try to put it back as best you can from where the tapes were. It's got these little white clips. Then you slide those on there. Try to peel one side of the tape off. It will stick back. Right here. No, sir, I give them all to you. Put these wires back in. A little clip right here. Don't forget to put that through. And then there's this clip right here that goes in. I gotta get that out of the way. Like that, so the seatbelt doesn't come flying out. Wire there. I'm assuming that goes there, and what I would recommend is to smooth the seats back. This and that. This right here. See if you're about getting that into the center over here. Kind of hold down the fort so you can do everything else. Did I put it in the right spot? Nope. Right here is the right spot. Just then all this. Get some light in here. Kind of just gotta work your way back on everything. We're all good back here. You got 3 clips and 2 on the sides. Don't try to bang these clips when you go back up, or else you'll break them. should just go in. What you can do is put this puppy in the middle to we'll put the 2 screws in there and we'll center that. They do like to that'll hold it up. First things first, after doing that, I'd want to work on the front, get the front stuff done, because it's a lot of wires and stuff. If you do all the back here and then you mess up something over there, you gotta take it all back apart. Let's go do the front. This right here, that's what that's for. This will hold it in place. We have these 3, we have this, we have that. So what we can do, these guys are pretty self-explanatory. They just there's no left to right to these, so they just pop right back into their spot. You know, they'll give you could put this ring on too, but I'm already up here. Let's put these screws in while I got this out. Could put these visors in. Make sure you plug them in if you want the mirrors, lights to work on the mirrors. And put those there. Do them like that so you can get to them. I recommend doing all of this by hand, going back in, or at least get it started by hand, because you'll strip it. I've stripped them before. And you have these. Voila. That side sun visor is done, because we have these little clips. Now it's done. Now let's put this puppy back together too while we're at it. There's a plug for the sunroof. There's a plug for the lights. Let's make sure we're going to be going the right way. Making sure that we get all the plugs in correct. And then these things slide in first this way, and then pop in. You can double check your lights and stuff, but all the bolts look the same except these 2 bolts have a different head style on them. Those are the ones for the top of here. That was the little cover for this that fell. No big deal. And these things slide into these. Voila. And you turn the key on, everything lights up. Alright, let's move on to the next side and do all this up. Put this back in here. that. Pop these covers on. Complete. Once we're here, let's slide these two pieces on. Oh, let me put these on too. These little guys. There is a left and right on these. Make sure you get these two things to slide into the teeth over here, these little slots. Slide those in first, and then just, you shouldn't have to fight this thing. This metal clip, which is this metal clip right here, should slide in. This automatically will pop in once it slides in. You can hear the click, and then that should hold it. These rubbers are at the end. I'm gonna have to pull these rubbers out and slide them all over the place. See. But I wouldn't do this till the last part anyways, due to the fact that you got all this stuff to put on, so it'll take a while. So check it out. You slide this in right here. There's little slots for them right here. And then up here should clip right in and clip right in. Should be no force to that stuff. All right, we're making lots of progress. Now let's put these pillars back on. Could put these on first to get these out of the way. Pop these in. Kind of just, you could just put back everything you see pretty much. Popping those out. We need a 10 for that. Remember those long 10s I was telling you about? These are for those. And then, oh, this is for that side. Let's see. This is for this side. That's done. That's done. I got one of these. That fits that. I should put these on here. And you're gonna have to come over here if you want to see. I want to make sure that this ends up here. You kind of have to just feel it out. And then these green things sit right in here. You pop those on first and then kind of gauge it by where this. And if you want to know if you hit it on the mark, oh, you should be able to adjust it. That means you hit it on the mark. Put that long 10 back in it. Put the SRS cap back in it. And then these can be done as you go or at a later time. I personally don't care for them. I do them as I go. This thing should just clip right back into place. Since I got this in, we'll go ahead and complete this rubber track system here. There you go. This side's done. Now let's move to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Slowly, less pieces of car. Here's my number 10. Put these green things in at the bottom first. Give you some kind of alignment. And then you gotta gauge this bolt. Okay, that means I made it. There's a 10. It goes right in there. And these guys, and you put these rubbers back in. You put the headliner in. Let's see, this has got a lip and that goes over that. You could kind of just, I gotta put a 10 there. Then we're gonna put one of these. Make sure the SRS is not upside down. SRS. All right, I feel happy about the job. That's in, that's in, that's in. Oh, we got that. Slide this on. Could have come at a better time, Jeremy. You know why? I need you for something.
That's funny, because I need you for something too.
Well, no, I need your expertise, you know.
That's funny, so do I.
I'm gonna pop these covers back here, clip here. It should be pretty you make sure these rubbers voila. That's that side. This is this side. Just run a screwdriver on the lip. Get the rubbers back together. And make sure this works. Yep, I did plug that in. That's about it. That was how you install the headliner or sunroof